Now, as rescue and relief efforts are underway on day 3, there are thousands of Indian citizens still waiting to return from different parts of Nepal. And as the death toll crosses 4,300, the Prime Minister of Nepal fears over 10,000 may have perished. Times Now reporters bring you the latest from across Nepal, tracking every aspect of this mammoth rescue effort.
In the Newari village of Panga, several areas have simply been sealed off with tape like this because even though a lot of buildings collapsed on Saturday itself, some others collapsed on Sunday when the aftershocks came, and several more have now developed cracks and look extremely shaky, extremely dodgy. And now this is one of the buildings that fell down on Saturday, killing 2 people, one of them an 85-year-old lady, and now all that is left are remnants of what once used to be a household, a fridge here, a broken guitar there, maybe a lady's purse, a few pieces of footwear scattered around. Here the rescue operation was basically helmed by volunteers, people who stay in this area and are members of NGOs as well. You're one of them. You were first at the spot. What did you see? What happened? How many people killed? How many rescued?
After 2 hours of earthquake, we came looking after the debris, and then we saw some people were digging out. They were the local people here. They were friends of the people. And then when we came here with the stretchers and a rescue operation, some people were digging out. We tried to carefully took out the dead body. We heard that there were 2 people killed immediately. So
but total in this area, how many people have been affected? How many people have died?
About 18 people.
From 5 different families?
5 different families. 5 were the little children, less than 10 years old, and there were like 45 years men and 85 years women and some other.
How old is this locality? Because most of these houses look several decades old, and is it safe for people to even come back and stay here once this reconstruction has taken place?
No, it's not safe. We saw more than 100 houses were demolished like this, and then more than 50 houses were cracked. It's not safe to live inside. There are some other houses where cracked. It can be inhabitable, but more than 200-300 houses were not habitable now.
Absolutely, and in fact that's the reason why, even though some of these houses may have survived the quake and its aftershocks, people would much rather brave the kind of rain that is falling right now, brave the bad weather, than come back into these houses. Several decades old, but by the looks of it, not safe to inhabit at all. They'd much rather take their chances with the bad weather and rain than to think what would happen if another earthquake or an aftershock were to come.